Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Wiens. I'm in Bangkok, Thailand, and today for lunch we're going to a khao rat gang restaurant, which is a rice and curry restaurant, and it's one of the most common, one of the most typical lunches, everyday meals in Thailand. But the unique thing about the place that we're gonna go is that it might be the cheapest all-you-can-eat buffet in Thailand, in Bangkok, maybe that I've ever seen, because it's all you can eat rice and curry for 40 baht, which I just did the conversion is exactly $1.29. So we're on our way to the buffet. I'm gonna show you all the food. We're gonna try to taste every single dish. I'm gonna share it all with you in this video. One of the ironic things about this all-you-can-eat, an all-you-can-eat buffet, rice and curry Thai food buffet, is that it's located right outside the gates of Lumphini Park, which is one of the biggest central parks in downtown Bangkok. A lot of people come here to jog, to exercise, to get some fresh air. And then Ying was telling me a lot of people after they finish their jog, and they come to eat the buffet, right? That is possibly a little bit ironic, but I like that. I would definitely do that too if I lived in this area. So we made it. That was a bit of a sweaty walk. It's not even that hot of a day. It's a cloudy day, but it is humid. This is the spot. It's in Thai, but it says buffet. In addition to joggers, actually they open at 6 a.m. so maybe the joggers, the exercise, they come kind of earlier. But in addition to a lot of joggers, a lot of van drivers, you'll see a lot of van drivers, a lot of motorbike drivers. It's like a community hangout, and it's so cool because it's under the trees, it's under umbrellas, it is still pretty humid today, but it's such a cool environment. The owners are so friendly too, and they're still preparing some of the dishes. They're chopping up some pork, they're frying some of the pak bung with a pork belly. They even have a salmon soup going, and it's all you can eat. So I'm gonna start, it's already starting to get busy. It's only 11 a.m. we're here early, but this is a good time to come because the food is fresh and it's not as busy as it will be probably in an hour. What's amazing is you're getting freshly cooked food too, because he's cooking it right here as it's being served, and as dishes run out, he cooks new dishes. He replenishes dishes, he cooks new dishes. They keep rotating dishes, but they're fresh, they're hot. And what's good about this place also is there's continuously, since they opened, there's continuously a line of people that come to eat here. So the food, the rotation, the turnover is so high, it's fresh. I can't wait to eat. Okay, I'm gonna grab a plate. I'll go with just plain white rice first for my first round one. There's probably about a dozen dishes. We're gonna taste all of them. Okay, this one is almost out, so I'll take a scoop of this. This is pad buap sai kai, pad kai with it's a type of gourd. This one is almost done, so I better get a little bit of this. There's some basil. I think that's chicken as well. This is green curry with beef and eggplant. This looks really good. Look at that color. That's going to be the centerpiece of this plate, the kyoan. So you can see the whole thing. Okay, fried chicken. And then the pad wun sen. Pad wun sen, which is stir-fried mung bean noodles. I think I can only fit one more dish. Fried sausage, stir-fried sausage. Oh man, I think plate number one is full. We'll have to come back for the rest of the dishes. Have a couple plates. Okay, one more step. The chilies are approaching the end, but we can fish out a few of the chilies. This is pictampla, which is fish sauce and chilies. Okay, there's not a whole lot, so we'll have to do with that, I guess. But we can get one more dish. He said it's just boiled beef, but this is like kind of their soup. Tom Nua, you can see there's lemongrass in here. Oh, this looks amazing. Oh wow, look at all that meat too. And then one of the motorcycle drivers, he said this is really good, as he took a whole bowl. He told me it's really good. Okay, round one. Oh yes. Like, no matter where I eat, these are the type of places I come back to. These are the type of places I love. Not only the food, but the atmosphere, the ambience, the people. This like gets me psyched and pumped every single time. This table's a little bit on the rickety side. It's on the slant. But one more thing I forgot to get, I'll just leave my backpack here. It's self-service. all self-service tea. Okay, I'm gonna begin with that Kyawan Nua, the green curry, which is right on top. There's eggplant in here, there's Thai eggplant, there's chilies. Look at that nugget of beef. First bite of the buffet. That's pretty awesomely good. It's not really heavy on the coconut milk. It's a little watery, but the flavor is good. The krungkeng, the curry paste is good. It's a little bit spicy, and it's not too sweet. I like it. Also in the Gengkyawan, the green curry, you taste a little bit of grachai, which is finger root. I think that's coming from or could have been from another dish that I put next to the green curry. But anyways, I'm pretty sure it's in the green curry. You taste the grachai, which gives it an extra edge of like gingery earthiness. Okay, moving on. What next? Let's move into that egg stir fried with the buap, which it's some type of, I can't remember the name in English. A simpler dish. It's kind of like zucchini-like, and then stir fried with egg. So it has kind of those like soft, slightly slimy texture is good. Okay, next up for the tom nua. This one looks really good. This is a popular dish. A lot of people take like rice with a whole pile of this over their rice, but this is actually a soup or a boil. There's chilies in here. You can see the lemongrass and then pieces of beef, and that broth looks very meaty and very slightly oily. Oh wow. It's kind of like tom yum, but like rich and beefy, like just loaded with beef and fat. So it has this layer of beefy oil on top, but the lemongrass comes in so nicely. You've got, I think those are even bell peppers. And I mean, you can taste it's not like premium quality beef, that's for sure. But the quality is good, and there's not just fat in here, there's definitely lots of meat as well. We gotta have another bite with some rice. Maybe a little bit more. A little prik nampla in there would be superb, but they are out of it. Okay, rotating the plate over here, this is the gai tod. I'll try to isolate a couple pieces of gai tod without fried chicken. Boneless fried chicken at $1.29 buffet. Oh, that's awesome. It has a little bit of a glaze on it, a little bit, maybe they marinate it in some soy sauce, maybe some fish sauce, and then they deep fry it. It's very tasty. Yeah, it's salty. It's slightly kind of like dehydrated from the way it's fried. It especially goes, because it's more of a dry fried chicken, it goes well together with the curries, with the Gengkyawan, with the green curry. And then the pad wunzen, which is the mung bean noodles. It's okay. It's a little bit on the sweet side. You can kind of taste that dark soy sauce, kind of sweet molassesy taste to it a little bit. Okay, and then moving over, what else did I get? I think that was everything except for the, oh yeah, the saikok, the fried sausage. Oh wow, it's pretty good. Yeah, not bad at all. It actually almost tastes like a spiced wasabi. You taste the smokiness of it. I'm not sure where they got that or how that was made, but it's tasty. And then stir fried, it looks like kind of like a red chili oil. It is tasty. Okay, and you bring I'm bringing my own plate and my own stuff because they're kind of just like free-for-all seats, and you can just kind of, I mean, people come and go so fast. This is what you call fast food on the go Thai street food. You don't wait, and you get like, I mean, people come here and they eat a full meal in like 2 minutes. So anyways, want to leave that seat open, that in case anybody wants to take that seat that we were in as we get another plate, and then we'll find another table for round 2. นี่ผัดครึ่งไหนครับครับกะเพราเครื่องในผัดครึ่งใน He's stir frying up a fresh batch of pad krung nai right now, which is a mix of organs. I think there's mostly liver. There's might be some gun, which is the gizzard. And then he added in chilies. He adds in some soy sauces, maybe some oyster sauce, some long beans, some banana peppers, and then at the end he adds in a whole like heaping bag full of bai kapao, which is holy basil to top that off. And then using a like saucepan, he then scoops it back into the buffet line. That is hot and fresh. Okay, round 2. I think I'm gonna stick with the white rice though, because all the dishes are so flavorful. Okay, chicken curry with kapong, which is pumpkin. This is the fresh gun krung nai, stir fried with basil. Oh, that looks amazing. I think this one is pad kapao too, but with banana, with bamboo shoots. Chicken stir fried with ginger. Not sure what this one is, but it looks kind of looks like beef, yeah? It's like beef. It's like stir fried beef, that dark color. Oh, this is the one we saw him frying too. This is pak bung pad mukrab. Pork belly with the morning glory. And I think this is the final dish. This is the like stir-fried broccoli with pork, I think. I'll just kind of set that on top. Okay.
บริการเองพี่จะได้ทุกอย่างไม่เอ็มเติมได้ค่ะอันนี้เติมได้นะพี่ต้มยำปลา
A little bit of chilies on there, green chilies, a little bit, one more scoop for good measure. Oh yeah, it's getting packed now. I got it all in 2 plates, except we need one more dish, which is the salmon soup, which looks incredible. Everybody's taking it at the end. It's just like a big, huge, like overflowing pot of salmon bones, and you can see the oils coming out. You can smell the lemongrass. Let's scoop out some salmon soup, and then we'll be good. And then we gotta find a chair again. Everybody kind of takes that top layer of oil on the top. This is one of the highlights here. The salmon bone soup. Look at that. Same table is open. We'll take it. Oh man, round 2. I'm excited for round 2. I might even be more excited about round 2 than round 1, especially because of the salmon soup. I think it is like a tom yum because there's salmon bones, there's lemongrass, you can see galangal I think in there, but definitely the highlight is those salmon bones and that like layer of salmon, oily, fatty, like floaters on top. And I'm gonna try that first. Look at that broth. Oh wow. Oh, it's so good. And that's hot out of the pan. It's still really hot. You taste like the little bit slight fishiness of the salmon in a very good kind of way, but then that's balanced with the refreshing citrusiness of the lemongrass. A little bit of earthiness from galangal and chilies. Oh man, it's really good. The bones. And of course it is just the bones, but that's what provides the flavor, that's what provides the soup. And there's quite a lot of meat on there if you want to take the time to like nibble through all the bones, which I do. Okay, we'll come back to it though. Let's move on to the plate of rice and curry. I want to try that hot fresh one with, the krung nai, all the different organs stir fried with basil and chilies. Can you see a close view of this bite? Pretty good. A little bit sweet, but that is balanced by the kapao, the holy basil, which has a peppery taste to it. A little bit spicy. And then the best thing about eating organs are the different textures, you know? I think it's actually mostly, good. It's mostly, I think it's mostly gizzard, because it has a crunch rather than a creamy liver. And then over here is the gengai pak tong, the chicken curry with pumpkin. Oh. The Genkai Pak Tong is great because I think there is coconut milk in there, but also the pumpkin makes it creamy because it starts to disintegrate, making the entire like curry sauce almost foamy in texture. And then you contrast that with a little bit of salty fish sauce. That's great. This is gapao stir-fried, holy basil stir-fried with minced pork and bamboo shoots. This one was that beef, but kind of like unknown beef that I'm not totally sure what exactly it was, but there's like minced, there's chunks of beef. It's like an amalgamation of all sorts of beef in a pan. It's kind of like crunchy beef, kind of tastes fried, and almost has like it does have quite a smoky wok taste. Okay, continuing to rotate. I think the next dish is the Gai Pad King, which is chicken stir-fried with ginger. And you can see all these strands of ginger. There's garlic in here, there's carrots in here. That's a piece of chicken. I love ginger. You really taste the ginger, but it's not that strong because it's young ginger. So it doesn't burn that strongly, and you taste the vibrancy of the flavor. Taste that with some more of the salmon soup. Might as well just keep on rotating until we complete all the different dishes. This one is the Pak Bung, which is water morning glory stir-fried with pork belly. It's just a classic Thai dish. What's so good about morning glory is that you cook it, and because it's hollow, it still remains crisp even as you cook it. So it's always refreshing. It's always okay, and the pork also makes it pretty tasty. This is the final dish of the buffet, which is the mixed vegetables. There's mushrooms in here, and I think that's slices of pork. No. That's a simple dish that needs to be chased with some salmon soup. Yeah, the soup is awesome. It's so good. As I've been eating my second plate, a couple of things that I've noticed, a couple of observations. Number one is that actually lots of people, because they frequent here, they come here probably very regularly, they know the one or two dishes that they really want to come here to eat. So a lot of people don't do like I did and took like every single dish to try every single dish. They go for one or two of their favorite dishes, pile it high on their plate of rice, and that's their dish. That's one observation. Another observation is I would say the majority of people just have one single plate, pile it high, but because they want to come here to eat like really quickly, you know, they want to have a plate, slam it, zoom off on their motorbike everyone's busy. This is a working lunch fast food, but good Thai food. So most people have one plate, but then I have seen quite a few people who go back for seconds who have two heaping plates, and then zoom off on their motorbike too. I'm getting full though, man. I wish I could have one more plate, but 2 plates is like, man, I don't know. I'm not 25 anymore. Okay, this is my final bite. Okay, clean up all my bones. By the way, that little drumstick chicken bone that was on the table before us. Also, when you're finished eating, it's all self disposal of your garbage and your plate. I'll put my plate here. This up. And then, yeah, finally, let me just pull out my phone. Let me type into the currency converter. So it's one price, all you can eat Thai street food buffet, rice and curry. I could go back and have another plate of food if I wanted, if I was 25, but I'm pretty full. Yeah, I'm very full. I'm sweating, I'm happy. That was delicious. There's so one of the cool thing about a restaurant, a stall like this. Number one, the owner and the guy cooking, he's so cool. He's friendly. He was even saying like, come back, have another plate of food. And then the other thing is even the people that eat here, so many friendly guys. We met a couple of motorbike drivers, very cool guys. I mean, it's a community, you know, people you rub shoulders with. with people that are couriers, delivery men, van drivers, construction, and I love the atmosphere here. Okay, where was I? Do I have exact? There we go. 220s, 40 baht. But actually I'll pay with 100 baht because we had 2 buffets, which is going to be 80 baht, which and free water too. Not only water, but tea. ขอบคุณครับ ขอบคุณมากครับ ขอบคุณมากครับ
วันแรงคอยก็อยากกิน
พี่ครับ ขอบคุณมากครับ ขอบคุณมากครับทานอร่อยมากครับ So that brings us to the end of this lunchtime Thai street food $1.29 40 baht buffet, rice and curry buffet. You know, like, come to think of it, I've had buffets, I've had street food. I don't know if I've ever had, that might be the most affordable, most, I guess the cheapest buffet I think I've ever had in my life. There's lots and lots of Thai street food. You can get rice and curry, but it's just a single plate. Normally you get rice with 2 different dishes for 40 baht. That'd be very, very common, very typical. But you can go back as many times, and he even has some like unique dishes. The salmon tom yum, like you won't find that very often. I mean, maybe some places, but he has that all included in the buffet, plus the tom nua, that beef boil, which was really good. And overall, you know, I mean, you also have to compare the price. It's not the best quality of meat that you'll ever have, that's without a doubt. But the flavors was good. The vibe is fantastic. The people eating there, the owner, he's so cool, and I love that place. So that's it for this video. I want to say a big thank you for watching. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're not already subscribed, click subscribe now and also click that little bell icon. That way you'll get notified of the next video that I publish. Thanks again for watching. Goodbye from Lumphini Park in Bangkok, and I'll see you on the next video.